Welcome, dear friends. Today we're going to break down URLs, those web addresses you see in your browser. By the end of this video, you'll understand every single part of a URL and what it does. Let's dive in. A URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. Think of it as a complete web address that tells your browser exactly where to find a resource on the internet. Every URL has several components that work together. Let's look at this example in this URL. At the top, we have the protocol, domain name, path, and parameters. Below, we can see the subdomain, port, query, and fragment. Each piece has a specific. Let's break this down even further. The protocol, HTTPS, tells us how to communicate. The subdomain, www, indicates which site section we're accessing. The domain name, example.com, is the website address itself. The port, 80, is the service number, usually hidden. The path, or file.html, points to a specific page or file. The query, key1 equals value1 and key2 equals value2, sends data as parameters. And finally, the fragment, #00s0350q, is a page section anchor. The next part, protocol, tells your browser how to communicate with the server. Always look for HTTPS. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTPS is HTTP secure, meaning it's encrypted and safe. Other common protocols include FTP for File Transfer Protocol, Mail2 for email links, and File for local files on your computer. Here's an important security tip: never enter passwords, credit card details, or sensitive information on websites that only use without the S. The S stands for secure. Next up is the subdomain. A subdomain is a subdivision of the main domain used to organize different sections of a website. www stands for World Wide Web and is the most common subdomain. However, many modern websites work without the www. Here are some real-world examples. Mail.google.com takes you to Gmail service. Docs.google.com goes to Google Docs. Blog.company.com leads to a company blog. Shop.company.com is an online store. And support.company.com handles support. The next is domain name. It is the heart of the URL. It's the actual name of the website. Think of it as a human-readable address that's easy to remember. Behind the scenes, it translates to an IP address, which is a series of numbers. Let's talk about top-level domains, or TLDs. .com is for commercial sites. .net indicates network. .org is for organizations. .edu is for education. .gov is for government. On the right side, we have country-specific TLDs. .uk for United Kingdom. .in for India. For Canada. Now for the port. This is usually hidden from view in modern browsers. Here's a helpful analogy. The domain is the building, and the port is the specific door you use to enter. Port numbers tell the server which service you want to access. Common port numbers include port 80 for HTTP, which is standard web traffic, port 443 for HTTPS, which is secure web traffic, port 21 for FTP file transfer, and port 25 for SMTP email. Good news, your browser automatically handles port numbers, so you rarely manually. The path specifies the exact location of a resource on the server. Think of it like a folder structure on your computer. Each / means you're going deeper into folders. Let's look at some path examples. About team.html means you're in the About section, then the team page. Products, our electronics, our phones means you go to products, then electronics, then phones. Our blog, our 2024 January article name takes you to blog, then year 2024, then January, then a specific article. File extensions like .html, .php, .pdf, and .jpg often indicate the file sync. Query parameters send additional data to the server. They start with a question mark. Think of it like filling out a form in the URL itself. The structure is question mark, parameter equals value. For multiple parameters, they are separated by an ampersand. Query parameters are commonly used in search engines, filters, shopping tracking links. The fragment, also called an anchor, jumps to a specific section within the page. It starts with a hashtag symbol. Here's a key point. This is processed by your browser only. It does not send anything to the server. When you click a link with a fragment, the page scrolls automatically to the target section. That's it. Let's discuss what we've learned. Here are some common questions. What happens if I remove the www? Most modern sites will still work, but some older ones require it. Why are some URLs so long? They often contain query parameters for tracking, filtering, or sending data. Can I trust HTTP sites? No. Always look for HTTPS for any sensitive activities. How do URL shorteners work? They create a redirect from a short link to the full original URL. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below.